Are you ready? Hey, think you can tell us what to do? You think you can tell us what to wear? You think that you're better? Well, you better get ready.
All right, what's going on, everybody? Hopefully everybody is having a great week. Welcome to the Retro Wrestling Revival. We are here tonight. We're going to be watching some WCW Monday Nitro. We're going back to the good old days of professional wrestling. I am John Wangland, and joining me as always is my partner, Brother Martin, Chris Martin. What is going on, Brother Martin? How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing good, brother. We're going to have some fun tonight, if you will, man. It is Thursday night, so you know what that means. Thursday night is a good night for fighting, and fighting we will do, baby. We are going to watch it on Monday Nitro, and you know what, man? We just got off of the wild road wild, and unfortunately, the summer of Lex came to a screeching halt. Hulk Hogan beat Lex Luger. He got the World Championship title back. And you know what? Where does Lex Luger go from here, John? So, I mean, Nitro's going to be exciting tonight, but do you think Lex could get that momentum back?
I wish he would, but it doesn't really happen for him, unfortunately. It's the Lex Express died really fast at Road Wild, Chris.
It broke down.
It broke down, and it doesn't come back very well. So we know how history goes, unfortunately, but we still love Lex all the same. We jam his music out for these shows. We love Lex. We're all fans of the total package, and by God, we still think his run should have been longer than 6 friggin' days.
I agree 1,000%. And the thing is like I was saying before, they should have had him hold the title until November, have Hogan beat him in November at World War III, and then have Sting beat Hogan at Starrcade.
There's so much more they could have done than what they did. But
I agree 1,000%.
That's WCW in a nutshell, wouldn't you say?
Oh, yeah, because even Eric Bischoff said they were terrible at booking the endings to matches and the endings to storylines. So, yeah, just saying.
Yeah, that was WCW, buddy, unfortunately. But we still love it all the same, you know?
We do, man. Like,
we still love checking it out.
We will always have that love and respect for World Championship Wrestling. And you know what? And they will always go down as the second greatest company in the history of pro wrestling, regardless of how long TNA lasts, regardless of how long AEW lasts. WCW will always be number 2 in my heart.
They're number 2 to me always as well. You know, there's nothing that comes close to WCW. I know they weren't as long as TNA, or maybe, who knows, they won't be as long as AEW, you know, because AEW has some time to catch up. But I don't know. They'll still always be number 2 to me. But we're old school at heart. We love our world championship wrestling, if you will.
We do, baby, if you will. So what do we got on the docket tonight, John?
Well, we got Nitro. It's coming from Denver, Colorado. So this show is from Denver. Sorry, I'm having some headphone issues here for a second, but it's coming from Denver, Colorado. It's not a very enticing card. I'll say that right now.
Okay.
It's but these cards can be fun sometimes, and they're fun to make fun of, and they're fun to have some laughs at. So we're damn sure going to do it. So we're going to have a good time with it nonetheless, whether it's a great card or it's a shitty card. But it's kicking us off tonight, and it's going to be the Outsiders defending the WCW World Tag Team Championships against a very, very, very tough task for them tonight, Chris. They're taking on David Moore and Bobby Starr.
Oh, my God, dude. There you go. I'm calling it. The Outsiders are going to lose their titles.
They're losing it tonight to Bobby Starr and David Moore. What's your favorite David Moore match?
Dude, all of them, man. He's such an inspiration. I can't decide.
He's inspiration, if you will.
He's inspiration, man. And the thing is it's kind of like your favorite child. Like, you can't pick your favorite child. You can pick the one that you get along with, but like you love them all the same.
Yeah, I would agree with that. I'm a big David Starr fan too.
Yeah, same.
Or Bobby Starr, sorry, Bobby Starr.
Damn.
Sorry, well, I can't get his name right because I get so excited every time Bobby Starr's on.
Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, then we got Meng taking on Wrath.
Oh wow,
that's gonna be a fucking train wreck.
It will.
That's gonna be a fucking train wreck of epic. I can swear tonight because it's not the radio, so I can swear. So
yeah,
I was telling everybody on the you heard I know you checked out the stream afterwards the other night. I was telling everybody, Richie and I were trying to watch our language, because the FCC stuff. So I said, well, we got to watch our. Richie gives a disclaimer, and I go, yeah, we got to watch our language. And within 30 seconds afterwards, I dropped an F-bomb.
Yeah,
it's pretty hard. It's pretty hard.
Oh yeah,
But we can swear on this one because it is not airing on the airwaves. It's airing on the Facebook and the YouTube airwaves, if you will. Because
the thing is that this is a little inside baseball for people with like the radio show here at the Retro Wrestling Revival, which as we grow the radio show out and we expand markets, the FCC becomes stricter with us. So like the more exposure we have to watch our mouths. Yes.
We try. Hey, Victor Duru. Nice to see you, Victor. Great to see you out tonight. Never seen you on the stream. Thanks for coming. Jude, great to see you back. Jude said, I just saw you guys real quick while at work. I'd stick around for Nitro, but I don't see Taz on the card, so I'm out. Jude, that was a great night, wasn't it? Anybody that missed the Tuesday stream, we had this guy that was talking about Taz as the GOAT, and the guys in the stream were having a field day with him, Chris. And it was hilarious stuff. Me and Richie were dying at that. I know you checked it out after. It was wow, you guys were great, man. Taz is the GOAT, according to some people. So great to see you, Jude. It's always great to see you out tonight, and everybody else joining us. It's wonderful to see you. Thank you so much. Moving on, though, we got Eddie Guerrero taking on Chris Jericho. It should be a pretty good match.
Yes, survive if he lets you. Okay, I'm sorry.
Survive if Jericho lets you.
Hey, now are you sitting under the learning tree, John?
I'm always under the learning tree. Me and Redwood.
Okay.
Is that his name?
Yes,
Redwood.
Redwood.
Big Bill is now Redwood.
What is the worst? What's worse, Big Bill or Redwood? Like name
bro, that's a hard choice right there. How bad can this guy's stuff be?
It's terrible.
Dan says, Daniel, brought to you by Taz's Vertically Challenged. We have WCW Nitro. Taz is gonna fucking kill us one of these days. That guy's an angry dude as it is.
Well, I mean,
ECW person to hate us. So.
Well, we do have ECW, some originals that aren't fans of us. So
you know what I say to them? I give them one of these right here. I give them an old Bubba Ray. Fuck you. That's what I say. If you don't like it, fuck off, man. Because we're gonna say what we feel on this show.
Now, if Bubba Ray wants to come on our show, like
Bubba Ray, I love Bubba Ray. I love me some fucking Uncle Bully. So the shorter he gets, the angrier he gets. Yes.
Come on, guys.
I love it. These guys are already kicking it off great tonight. All right, then we got Dean Malenko versus Jeff Jarrett for the U.S. Heavyweight Championship. Well, if Dean's in it, should be pretty good.
Okay, I think that could be potentially the match of the night right there. I'm calling it.
Probably, yeah. Steiner brothers taking on Benoit and McMichael.
Okay.
Maybe.
Late for like the past year, we've been putting over Steve McMichael because honestly, his work has improved by leaps and bounds. And you know what? Which I'm actually looking forward to it. I can't wait to see where Steve McMichael goes in this match.
Let's check it out. We'll see. Then we got DDP taking on Buff Bagwell. All right, maybe.
Okay.
Judy's here. It's going to be a great match.
Oh, big booty Judy. That's what I'm talking about.
Daniel's got some breaking news here real fast. Daniel, I'll get to this in just 1 second. So just give me a minute. I'll get to this. Then we got the WCW television champion, Ultimo Dragon, taking on Mortis. They should probably have a pretty decent match.
Okay, that right there, yes. Okay.
Two great performers. I'm for that.
Two phenomenal performers. It's just a matter of time. It's given.
Yeah, let's see what they give them. And then we got in the main event, we got Curt Hennig taking on Randy Savage.
Okay, actually, this card ain't half bad.
It could be a sleeper. It could be a popcorn fart and suck, but it could be a sleeper card. That's why I said it might not have the biggest star appeal in names, but it's got some great performers on it. So let's see where this goes. Now let's get to the breaking news here. Breaking news per Squared Circle. Once Arn Anderson's contract is ended this weekend, he will indeed sign with WWE as the manager to the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. What do you think about
awesome. I think that's amazing. I think that's freaking perfect. And I think Arn is a perfect freaking compliment to Cody Rhodes. And if they have half the magic that they had in AEW together, we are in for a treat. But
I'm only down for this for one reason, Chris. I want Glock Anderson.
Yes.
I want Glock Anderson. If we get Glock Anderson, I'm all over this. I think it's great.
Which I just found out that Arn, the deal they made with him, Arn, they're buying him a bus. That way he can carry his firearms with him from town to town.
Yeah, let's do this then. We got Glock Anderson in AEW. Think about it in WWE. This guy's going to have an AK Anderson, man.
Hey, dude, that's awesome. I love that.
I'm giving them freebies right here on the Retro Wrestling Revival. Not CW. We want AK Anderson coming out.
Dude, that's a great t-shirt idea, actually. And you know what? Arn, we will fully give you 100% of the money that we make off that shirt. How about that? Because we love you that much.
There we go. Daniel said, I thought Taz being picked on would be my top joke of the week, but I heard Hornswoggle say on the Chris Van Vliet show that he heard original plans for Mania 24 had Vince versus Finlay for the WWE title. Oh, Lord, that would have been awful. And I love Finlay, don't get me wrong, but that would have been awful.
Well, that year, Finlay faced JBL in a street fight.
That's when he threw the trash can at him and nailed him. Yes. Arn 15.
Yes.
This Arn Anderson stuff. I'm loving it. So, all right, though, buddy. Let's get even CW's parents didn't want CW as an Anderson.
Jesus Christ.
He's over in AML, Daniel. He's trying to ride the coattails of Brad Attitude over there. Fucking
it's
jobber.
Hard. It's hard to get over when Brad Attitude is the man.
Brad Attitude's been reigning supreme over those clowns forever. He just kicked some shitbag out there and beat him, for the millionth time. They need to give this man some competition, and it ain't CW.
They do.
So Jude said Netflix original series, Arn Glock Anderson and FUFO. I'm down for an Arn Glock Anderson series, aren't you?
Yes.
I like that idea. Let's see this.
Okay, straight up. Just imagine Arn Anderson in a similar to that movie with Danny Glover and with Mel Gibson.
Lethal Weapon.
Lethal Weapon
5's coming out, I think this year or next year.
What?
Yeah, it's coming out. Bring Glock Anderson in.
And freaking Arn, he could be like the one saying, God, I'm too old for this shit. I'm just saying. I could see him as a detective.
Give me some Glock Anderson on Lethal Weapon 5. I'm down for this shit. All right. We're bringing ideas right here. So Jeremy says Glock Anderson is a given once the Netflix deal hits. For sure.
Yes.
They don't have any restrictions on him at that point. Attitude Major League Wrestling is selling out everywhere in North Carolina. Crockett wishes he had a star like Brad Attitude. You're damn right. We've been Brad Attitude fans since day one.
Exactly.
So he's a legend. Well, let's get into some Nitro, Mr. Martin. Are you loaded up and ready to go?
I'm locked, cocked, and ready to unload like
just like fucking Glock Anderson. Come on, let's lock it. Let's lock it, locked and loaded here. All right. So we're gonna go. If you guys want to go with us tonight, and you guys want to ride the Glock Anderson train, we're checking out WCW Nitro from August 11th, 1997. And Chris, we got an hour and a half of goodness. Chris, are you glocked up?
I'm glocked
Come on,
up.
let's glock up. Come on. All right, folks. If you want to go with us, we're gonna go in 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's go right now.
Let's do this. Oh my god.
Oh Jesus, we got the Giant kicking it off.
We do. Oh god, he's pissed, man. Like
he's fucking salty, bro.
The county that they're in, they don't allow drinking or smoking.
Look at the police officer laughing at the Giant right there. That goof, that skinny goof.
Oh my god.
Look at the Giant's awful merchandise that he's got. That shirt.
It's a picture of the Big Show has never had great merchandise. No, he's never had great merchandise.
Oh, he's got a restraining order against him.
Oh shit!
Is he gonna scream like, dude? He probably hasn't had any cigarettes yet at this point.
No.
It's the Mile High City, so the air quality is much thinner there.
His lungs are really kicking his ass right now because he's used to the nicotine and like the fresh air. He just can't take it.
At Arn's age, even Blue Chew ain't helping load that Glock. Arn and Cody, the Smoking Guns 2.0. Yes, I love it. If they don't allow drinking, none of the NWO will be there.
Oh god. Oh, and
we got Buffer kicking it off.
Speaking of the NWO members, Macho Man and Gorgeous George, apparently there was an episode of Nitro where they did a promo where like they were both high on ecstasy.
Lovely.
So yeah.
What about Buffer? You think he was loaded up on anything?
Oh yeah. He was loading up on them dollar bills, y'all.
Yeah, he was making that big money for doing this.
I don't blame him.
Here he goes. Let's get ready to suck it.
Let's get ready to suck it. All right.
We're kicking it off tonight. Baby. Let's kick this off. Oh, they got the fireworks going already.
Oh man. Straight up I'm excited. This is gonna be fun tonight. Okay, do you think, which I was talking to a few
Hold on, we got the Nitro girls, Chris. Hold on.
Oh, the Nitro girls.
Come on, Glock it up, baby, for him. Come on, baby. Which one you want? Yeah. Which one you want? Pick your girl. Who you taking? You taking Sky? I'm taking fucking Kimberly.
Or Spicy. I don't know.
Spice and Fire.
Fire and Desire.
We all know my love of Asian women. I'm taking the Asian girl. I don't know her name, but I'm taking her. Is that Charmel?
Yes.
Boy, she can't fucking dance.
No.
The Nitro Girls is the stupidest shit in the world, Chris.
I agree.
Where's Michael's girl? Whisper or whatever her name was.
I don't know. Whisper, I don't know. She's out looking for a bootleg cigarettes for the Big Show.
Yeah, probably. It's probably the episode where Macho was in a sparkly red suit and pimp hat, Daniel said.
It was.
Macho's Steining bonus was steroids, Slim Jims, and booger sugar. Yes. Here they come, the NWO. For life.
For life, baby, if you will. What's your opinion of the AEW ripoff of NWO?
What, the Elite thing?
Yeah.
It ain't the NWO, buddy.
It's terrible.
Jungle Jack Perry, he's no X-Pac. That's in my opinion for it.
No. Like, without a doubt. And what'd you think about Jack Perry being called?
Look at that awful haircut on that kid. He shaved NWO in his head. He didn't go to a barber, all right?
No, he did.
His fucking dad did that for him.
Mm-hmm.
That father should be fucking sent to jail for what he just did to that kid.
And that very next day, they had school pictures. So I'm just saying.
The Nitro Girls sounded like they were given names by the creator of Captain Planet. Yes. What a cartoon that was.
I love Captain Planet. I mean, like, you talk about
Captain Planet. He's our hero. He's gonna take pollution down to zero.
Yeah. Have you seen the the parody of it with Don Cheadle?
I have not, actually.
I'll send it to you. It is hilarious.
Please do.
It's freaking Captain Planet, but he's a heel.
Yes, a
So-
heel Captain Planet. I'm all for it.
Yes.
I'm
Man,
down for that.
And like we've said this 1,000 times, but we're gonna say like 1,000 more and beyond. The definition of cool, oozing machismo. Yeah, dude. I'm just saying. Freaking Scott Hall, Kevin Nash, freaking X-Pac, the definition of cool. Calm, cool, and collected, if you will.
Look at the sign. Bischoff, bite me.
Bite me, Bischoff. And what you call it? Nash, like with Click This, which I listened to like the most recent episode. He didn't start talking about wrestling until like an hour in. You know that, right? Like he just completely just goes.
I didn't listen yet this week, actually.
Really?
I've been so busy this week. I
Oh,
haven't had
that's
time
really
to listen.
good.
All right, I'll check it out this week. What's going on, Rand? Great to see you, my friend. He said Nitro Girl Spice was the one on fire.
Fire, baby. Fire. Oh, yeah. Stacy Keebler, a former Spice Girl. Well, Nitro Girl. Sorry. I got mixed up.
What was her name in the Nitro Girls?
Sky, I think. I
She's
forgot.
Definitely. I'm all down with Stacy.
Yes.
I love those old WCW tag belts, too.
I do, too. I think, honestly, those are the best looking version of the tag titles that they had for World Championship Wrestling. Now, the NWA version, I like, too. But I think...
For their tag titles? Like their
yes.
old ones or their new ones?
The older one... okay. So, like, the ones they used during, like, the 1980s with, like, the Four Horsemen and all that version I liked. But, like, my favorite of all time with, like, World Championship Wrestling, those are the ones that they're holding right there. But, like, my favorite belt of all time, of course, is the Winged Eagle. So...
Scott Hall was born cool. The doctor tried to slap his bottom and said, "Hey, yo," and threw a toothpick. They're
Hell
not
yeah.
Jimmy Del Rey cool, Jeremy says. Absolutely.
Nope.
Not many people are as cool as the Gigolo.
No. I'm just a gigolo everywhere I go.
Sky's the one with HBK, Rand says. Okay, I thought your name was like Whisper or something.
I forgot. There's
so many different names for them. It seems like this feud with the Outsiders and the Steiner brothers has been going on forever.
Well, let's be honest here. The depth within that tag team division
wasn't there
at all.
Yeah, it really wasn't.
So, yeah. I mean, you have Public Enemy, the Outsiders, the Nasty Boys, Harlem Heat.
Don't forget High Voltage.
Oh, God, yes.
You know, Wrath and Mortis. I mean, that's a stacked division right there.
It is.
Oh, we got some Steiner Brothers music right here. Yes.
Turn that fucking music on.
Here we go.
Here we go, baby.
Oh, look at him. Look at him, bro.
Oh, my God.
Dude, look at Bobby Starr and David Moore.
Dude,
Bobby Starr might have the best fucking mullet ever. I remember this guy now.
Oh my God.
I think Big Mike tried to get us an interview with him or some shit one time.
Shout out to Big Mike. We love you, brother.
I talked to Big Mike a couple weeks ago.
Is he doing all right?
He's doing great. He's doing great.
Yeah,
we got to chat on the phone, but I miss Big Mike. He's a good dude.
We got to do like a watch along with him sometime. Like, seriously.
Yeah. Daniel says her name was Whisper. She had to have been very short-lived in the group. Outsiders, Harlem Heat, and Steiners ran a 3-team gauntlet. It felt like for 7 years.
Oh, yeah. I agree with
Chris, have you seen how Alex Wright looks now? I sent John a photo. He looks like the rapper Pitbull.
He does?
He looks great, man. He's still in great shape. Got a good look to him.
That's
not as good as David Moore and Bobby Starr, though.
Dude, Bobby Starr, man.
Look at David Moore, bro. This guy's in shape.
You know what?
He's got his fucking trunks up to his nipples.
Good God. Nikolai Volkov, eat your heart out. Anyways,
this guy looks like Paul Bearer in a fucking Speedo.
Yeah, that's for damn sure. And you know what? You gave me like a wonderful idea. You've inspired me, so to speak. Okay. So, Brother Martin, yours truly, I post brand new content every single day, and I post the enhancement talent
Put Bobby Starr there.
Match of the day. And you know what? Bobby Starr's going to be the one for tomorrow.
Don't forget David Moore, though. We got to give David some love.
David, okay.
He needs it the next day.
Okay. Like, we'll do David Moore.
The next 2 days, can you do David Moore and Bobby Starr? Both days?
I will. And if you fans out there, the listeners, have names of enhancement talents, send them my way so I can put out more videos.
There you go. Uh-oh. It's about to be bad news right now for Bobby Starr because he's about to get jackknifed.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
he got paid in cold beer and hot sandwiches tonight.
He did. How many hot sandwiches would you have gotten paid for that fat guy to jump on you through the table?
Fucking, you'd have to give me a lifetime supply of them for that one that you posted. He's dead!
He's dead. He's dead. Oh, my God.
Pitbull grew up wanting to be Alex Wright. Yes.
You're damn right, man. How do you think Pitbull got his dance moves? Just saying. It was Alex Wright, baby. All the way.
Look at Scott, man. He's telling him, bring out more. We want more.
Oh, yeah.
Come on. They didn't get enough competition tonight.
That's right.
Send out somebody else.
Oh, yeah. And, brother, and which I got to say this, last week, the Passion for Pro Wrestling podcast, I had an absolute blast doing the watch along within like the first episode of ECW on Sci-Fi. So far this week with a poll for the show, the first episode of the NXT brand, when they rebranded, being like the third official brand from 2012, they're in first place. So we might actually watch the
I voted for that one, by the way.
With Bo Dallas.
Right. Believe.
The
Einsteiners are out right now, kicking the Outsiders' ass.
Oh,
boy, that crowd's hot for them.
They are.
See, that's what I like to see. I like to see a lively crowd like this.
Mm-hmm.
DiBiase was coming down from the rafters there, kind of like Sting. I thought he was going to have a fucking heart attack running down. Jesus. Teddy ain't looking in good shape here.
The crowds make a massive difference. And you know what? Dare I say this? The crowd in France was one of the best that I've ever seen. Period.
They were great, the crowd in France. I enjoyed them. I didn't know what they were saying half the fucking time, but I enjoyed them. I don't parlez-vous français or whatever it is.
Poo-poo français. Oui. Comment allez-vous? All right. Anyways.
Oh, shit. I'm not saying anything bad right now. Meng's coming out.
Don't. I mean.
I'm very happy to see him. He's a fine gentleman.
He's a gentleman and a scholar. He is.
And an ass kicker.
He is. He's so badass that if he were to be dead, his tombstone would kick our ass just for even with approaching us.
Pretty much.
So yeah.
I go down a rabbit hole sometimes and I just listen to like Meng stories that people tell about him.
Yes.
And it's always enjoyable.
Yes, it is. Without a shadow.
It's always enjoyable to me.
He has nothing but the utmost respect from his fellow wrestlers. They never heard a bad story of him.
They just say he's the nicest guy in the world. Just don't get him drunk and don't be mean to him or his friends and don't fuck with him. You'll
exactly.
Be fine.
Oh God, here we go.
Oh boy, is this Wrath?
Yes, we love Brian Clark, but
I think Brian Clark's great, but this is an awful gimmick for him.
It is. This reminds me of Karrion Kross's gimmick
with the gladiator helmet.
Yes, is it the gladiator? Is it the same helmet?
Fun fact that I saw yesterday: The Miz has the most losses in WWE history. I figure Brooklyn Brawler would own that record. Wow, that's interesting. I could see it though.
Yeah.
They've jobbed him out more times than just about anybody. You know, the Brooklyn Brawler was on Chris Van Vliet's show this week, and I did listen to part of it. It was very interesting.
I will definitely check that out, though.
He's a very interesting guy.
You talk about somebody that has great knowledge of the business and a very good perspective. Dude, the Brawler.
He's a very entertaining guy, man. He's very charismatic.
I think the Brawler should go into the Hall of Fame. For as much as he's done for the business.
Meng versus Luger, Rand. Meng is going to take Luger out any way he wants. Over 1,300 losses for The Miz. Wow. Interesting.
Well, he's getting paid pretty well for those losses.
Yeah, he's getting paid millions of dollars a year, so he's a happy man.
He is. Dolph Ziggler, apparently, I was listening to a sit down with Dolph, and he said, Vince, you're paying me way too much whenever you could hire local talent just to do what I do.
He was making a couple of million a year, right?
Yes, just to pretty much be a high-end jobber. And
would you do it? I wouldn't have any problem.
I would gladly do it. Pen me, pay me. I'm going to quote Al Snow.
Yeah, seriously, pin me, pay me. I don't care. You pay me $1.5 million a year, by all means.
Yeah, that's cute. But yeah, apparently, a fun fact: the Toxic Turtles. Okay. Dwayne Gill was one of the Toxic Turtles.
Barry Hardy.
The reason why Dwayne Gill did that gimmick was because he wanted to work multiple matches within the same taping. That way, he can make more money. That's genius.
Hey, why not? Right?
Genius. So
why not? Do it.
Yes.
You want to be one of the Toxic Turtles?
I do.
Why not? You're going to be Terry or the other one?
Timmy. I'll be Timmy.
Timmy and Terry.
Timmy and Terry, the Toxic Turtles.
This Mortal Kombat WCW time.
This is terrible.
They haven't realized by now, Rand. They haven't realized that this shit doesn't work. Stop doing it. He says Glacier is coming soon. Lord help us if Glacier's coming.
Oh God.
We all don't want that.
I found his latest movie at the Dollar Tree.
Yeah, was it going for 99 cents?
It was. No, $1.25 actually.
Oh boy.
So,
that's about $1.24 too much.
And they released it on VHS. I mean, that's pretty cool.
Hey, that's a steal then.
They have a $3 section too now.
Dude, that was a nice pump kick by Wrath, though. I got to give him that.
For
being a big guy, man, that's not easy. Oh, he's got the Tonga death grip on him. This shit's over.
Good God.
Would you want that guy mad at you, squeezing your throat?
No, not at all. No, I'm good.
Mortis is punching him in the head, and it's doing absolutely nothing to him.
I wonder if Meng, he could have legally registered his hands as weapons.
I don't know, but I wouldn't want to fuck with him. Or the Barbarian. Boy, this is a train wreck of a match between Mortis and Wrath and the Faces of Fear waiting to happen.
Yes, it is. Like, without a doubt.
This is bad news right here between these two.
Bad to the bone. All right, here we go.
James Vandenberg better run because Barbarian just about got a hold of him. Look at that fat fuck Mickey J running after him.
Mickey J, that fat bastard. That's probably the quickest he's ever ran in his life.
Nah, he was running quicker when the ice cream truck was coming around the corner and ringing its bell.
Dude, I mean, whenever you have the WWF sandwiches, the ice cream sandwiches, I mean...
Dude, those were good.
Wouldn't you run too? Just saying.
The WWF ice cream sandwiches back in the day were great. Nobody had the easier gig than that turkey that they used to show up at the Survivor Series. The gobbledygooker. It was Hector Guerrero, actually, Jeremy.
I love Hector Guerrero.
It was Hector Guerrero as the gobbledygooker.
Speaking of Hector, which I'm going to be talking about this on my show, Hector
Here comes the Steiner Brothers song again.
Oh, my God. Doubly, baby. So, apparently, Hector said that the WWE, they are prostituting the name of Eddie just to make money. And the Guerrero family did not support the A&E documentary being released.
I didn't see the A&E documentary. I didn't know they did one on it.
Yep. So, yeah.
Dude, never put Rick Steiner on the fucking mic. This guy is the worst. Hey, Mean Gene. You think you're Mean Gene?
Just start barking. Okay, just start barking, okay? Flat out, Rick sounds like he's constipated.
Yeah. And then Scott comes out, you don't mean Gene. God,
that's right.
Scott's promos as a babyface suck. Give me Steiner math. Give me the Big Papa Pump ones. We want the big bad booty daddy ones. That's the one we want.
Psycho Steiner. Yes.
That shit's great. It's so bad, it's great.
It is. I agree 1,000%.
You know Ted has a podcast?
Yes.
It's with Hacksaw, isn't it?
I have no idea.
Yeah, I think it's with Hacksaw.
But everybody has a podcast. Is that what it's called?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
I've never listened to it. I don't think I ever will.
Straight up, I I love Ted. I respect what he's done for the business, but honestly, I don't find him that fascinating. That's just me. Essentially, his gimmick was what Vince McMahon wanted to be as a wrestler. That's essentially what his gimmick was. So
his stuff as a babyface at this point sucked.
Yeah, I agree.
It was awful.
I
never got this pairing with the Steiner brothers and why they decided to do it.
Yeah, now the real star of the segment is
Nick
here.
Patrick's here. It's always great to see our friend Nick. What a wonderful guy.
He's a friend of the show, actually. He is the owner of Deep South Wrestling. So
They just had a show this past weekend.
They did.
Yes.
Oh, very cool. Which I encourage everybody to go on YouTube, check out Deep South Wrestling, and support Nick.
They're partnering up with Reality of Wrestling, Booker T's promotion.
That is awesome.
Yeah, they've been partnering up with them, so I'm glad to see it. This Sunday, the A&E documentary is of Ricky Steamboat. Oh, that's great. I'd love to check that out then.
And John, which I'll hook you up and I'll find it for you because
all right.
Because I know
cheap to have cable.
Yes.
This is the build to the split of Rick and Scott. Thank God. I'm glad it's done.
You know, the crazy part about it is that you normally have cable when it's baseball season, but
my team is so fucking bad this year.
You don't even bother.
Don't even get me started on them. I'm about ready to cut them off. If I'm going for a second team, I'm going for your Orioles. That's who I'm going for.
That works for me. Like, we're the best team in
baseball.
But
I can't cut them off yet. I mean, I want to be like Frank the Tank Fleming and just rip them apart all the time. Yeah, feeble. This fucking team is feeble.
Blue.
And all he's like he grabs his glass and starts fucking chewing on them and stuff.
Yes. Oh yeah.
I love it.
And well, my Orioles were the best team in baseball right now. So you know what? You can hop on board. Excuse me?
Phillies are. I hate to say it, bro.
Do you think it's going to be the Phillies and Orioles in the World Series?
I think it's going to be the Phillies and the Yankees.
You know
I hate
what?
to say it. Sorry. I have to be real. The Orioles will be a close second, but I think it's going to be the Phillies, and I think it's going to be the Phillies versus the Yankees this year.
The Orioles have not been swept in, I think, like 113 straight series.
I love them. I want them to win.
Unbelievable.
Don't get me wrong. I fucking hate the Phillies, and I hate the Yankees. I want them to win.
I got you.
I can't wait to see the Tuesday premiere of the WCW documentary, Jeremy. That's going to be awesome.
I can't wait either.
Here he is, baby. Yeah. Come on, baby. Jericho's here. Yeah.
This is the early days of the learning tree, and you know Eddie's gonna be taught a few lessons.
Dude, they hated him in the crowd at this point. This white meat babyface shit for Jericho sucked. Eddie Guerrero as a heel, though, I'm loving this.
Oh, yeah, Eddie is outstanding as a heel. Rick and Eddie can do it all. And like I said before, which in my opinion, he's the greatest Latino wrestler in history. You think it's Ray followed by Eddie, but for me, it's Eddie then Ray.
It's damn sure close. I could go with either of them.
Yeah,
I love them both.
And then we got Mil Mascares, we got Conan, we got Vampiro. We can make a whole list of that. No, wait, hold on. Vampiro's not a Latino wrestler. I'm sorry. He's Canadian.
He's Canadian.
So yeah. Anyways,
if you're talking luchador wrestlers, you know, that work down there, you could definitely throw them in there.
Oh yeah.
Eddie's so great as a heel at this point. What a great worker, man. Look at that move.
Dude, he just makes it look silky smooth. And I guarantee you Jericho felt like this was a day off.
I guarantee, but they both felt that way.
Yeah.
Well, these two had a long history together, working together already at this point.
Oh, yeah.
And again, I can't wait till we get heel Jericho with the list and D. Malenko.
It's crazy that the list basically got birthed in World Championship Wrestling. So, like, the list of Jericho with, like, 1,002 holds or something. Arm bar. He's already said that 5 times.
Jeremy says, the unthinkable is going to happen. My Braves are going to the World Series without Acuna again. Jeremy, I don't think that's going to happen to save your life, buddy. I love you to death, and I want everybody's team to win, but I don't think that's going to happen to save our lives, man. They don't have it this year, buddy.
What do you think about your Dolphins getting Beckham?
I don't fucking care. He sucks. He's old. I told you he sucked when he went to your Ravens, and what did he do? He sucked.
Yeah.
My teams all suck, okay? Look at that right behind me right there, that Mets flag. They suck. Jeremy, I can gladly tell you that your Braves aren't going to win the World Series without Acuna because you're cursed like I am right now with injuries from these teams. We're all fucking cursed. I'm being negative tonight. We're cursed, damn it.
Well, it's like last year with my O's, like, which our closer, he got hurt at the worst possible time. And I think that do. Yeah, and I think that was the final blow for us, and that's why we got our asses handed to us in the playoffs.
I hope everybody's teams get there because mine sure as fuck isn't gonna.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
Jericho with Ralphus is the best, Rand. I love him.
Dude, hearing Jericho's stories about Ralphus are amazing. And like with Ralphus, apparently Ralphus had groupies. So
hey, yeah. Ralphus had the rats, you know.
He did.
Ralphus had the rats. Jeremy says, watch and see, brother. Trade deadline hasn't happened. I hope for all you guys in your teams that you guys get something good. I do. I wish the best for everybody because my team took a shit. Like my fantasy baseball team this year. You know, I've won my fantasy league every year but one. And then I come in this year and I got a great team and my team is getting slaughtered. I keep losing over and over. I'm cursed, damn it. I'm cursed.
Well,
I need Ralphus in my life.
Oh, well, soon. Well, we got fantasy football that's coming up soon. So,
yes.
so I'm excited to dominate again this year. And then, we'll see. And then, and then freaking choke in the playoffs because last year I went, I think it was like 11-1 or something like that. I only had like one loss and I got my ass whooped the first round.
Didn't I take you out in the first round?
You did.
Yes, I did. I had a shit season, but I squeaked in and I think I took you out. I got knocked out in the second round though. So
yeah, and I'm like, are you shitting me? Really? So
yeah, I got knocked out in the second round right after, so it didn't really matter either way, unless you got the big W at the end.
Yeah,
who's a good match so far between these two?
Beautiful.
Oh, nice move by Jericho. Beautiful.
This is the match of the night so far.
Yep, you said it earlier that it would be. So far, it is. This has been an entertaining show, though. So far, I got to give it that. Good.
You definitely overshot your prediction. With the negativity, John.
What did I say? I said those are the ones that sneak up on us and are usually great cards.
Yeah, I got you.
You know, I said it doesn't look good on paper, but it could be. We'll see.
Oh, damn, that was beautiful.
Jeremy says I got to get into fantasy football league with you guys. You know what? We could do like a fantasy football league for the show if you guys want to do it. If we get enough people that want to be involved, we could do it.
Do you know what? Why don't we do between 8 and 12 teams?
Let's do it. Okay. We'll do it this year.
Okay.
We'll do a league for anybody who wants to join for the show.
So okay. So like me, you, Richie, Jeremy, and whoever.
We'll invite 8 people in that want to do it. We'll set it all. We'll talk about it and we'll set it all up.
Okay.
That's not Charmel right there. That's another chick right there.
Oh, it is.
Look at Alex Wright. He's dancing.
Yeah, go Alex.
Get out of there,
dude.
Look at him. Get the fuck out. Look at him. They don't want no part of Alex. What is wrong with them? Look at him. Kimberly, get out of there.
Dude, that's the star of the show.
It is fucking music. Let's go.
Come on.
Dude, this guy gets great fucking heat every week.
He does.
Look at it. Look at the moves. Him and the Gigolo together. What would they do?
Dude, I'm just saying, man. Like you talk about Red Panty Night. I'm just saying. With Alex Wright and with the Gigolo.
What would the Gigolo, how much tail would those two get together?
Dude, I'm just saying that it would be, dude, they would have to hire multiple maintenance men with mop buckets.
Listen to Gene. You know why they're booing you? Speak English.
Damn.
That's a beautiful belt he's got right there. That cruiserweight. Is that the cruiserweight title?
Yes. I love
it. A beautiful belt. I like that.
I just thought of a fantasy matchup that the average person they probably wouldn't have thought of. Alex Wright in his prime versus Cesaro.
It'd be a fun match. I could see those two going at it.
I think that'd be good.
Alex was a good worker.
Oh,
Jericho, Lion Tamer, and the Rock and Roll Kick. Jericho's always got some great moves. I mean, he's got 1,004 moves.
He does. I mean, and the thing is that Alex, I'm surprised he didn't go into to WWE.
I don't think he wanted to stay in the States anymore. I would bet that was probably the reason why. He's worked over at the Performance Center.
Oh yeah, but I'm talking about like right after WCW folded. The
guy was coming off of that awful fucking Berlin gimmick.
Yeah,
so,
and
poor
then,
guy.
And then, like right before the World Championship Wrestling closed, he was in a tag team with Disco.
Yeah, the Dancing Fools.
The Boogie Nights Dancing Fools. Yep,
they were great.
They were actually.
They were great.
Honestly, people shit on Disco, but Disco actually knew how to get over. Like
if he wasn't such an obnoxious puke of a human being,
yeah,
people probably wouldn't crap on him so much. But
yeah,
he's just an obnoxious puke of a human being.
You can't deny the fact he does know a lot about the business. You can't deny that. But
I don't listen to him in any way, but I'm sure there's other fucking clowns out there that wait up like bated breath for what Disco Inferno has to say. You know?
Well, yeah, that's a different discussion.
Yeah, it's a different discussion with those fucking goofs. You know, that kisses ass. So
yeah.
What is going on, Malik? Nice to see you, my friend. Welcome to the stream.
How we doing?
Very nice to see you, Malik. Hopefully you're doing well tonight, wherever you are at in this world, my friend.
Yes. And
Jarrett's out though with the lovely Deborah. Jarrett's a heat magnet in that dick dancer outfit.
He is. And remember, those are guitar strings.
Yep. They sure are.
And
Malenko just clotheslined the shit out of him, man.
Good.
Wow.
God.
Malenko, man, I could watch this guy work anytime, bro.
I could watch him. We could do like a whole marathon of Malenko matches, and I would not get tired of it.
He's part of the lost episodes of what
Did we ever release that?
No, we didn't. I forgot what it was even called that we were doing.
Do you even have it on your computer?
I don't have it anymore. I wish I did. It was
the lost episode. Yeah,
that's truly there's more than a few lost episodes that we had through the years. There's more than a few that we had. Well, let's go back to the legends or the heroes of wrestling.
Oh God.
What about XPW?
XPW, yes. The show was so bad that we refused to release it.
There's been more than a few. We have taped thousands of episodes through the years.
Oh yeah, we have. I mean, it's just
Disco Inferno killed the NWO Red and Black rebrand. Love it. Jarrett he's hightailing it out. He wants no part of the Iceman. Mongo's sending him back to the ring.
Here we go. Mongo, baby. Now, well, at least Disco can claim he was a member of the NWO. So can BK Wall Street, but still, I'm just saying.
In Big Bubba.
And Big Bubba.
There's more than a few that can claim it.
Yeah. The Disciple.
Yep.
And did you know Hogan would not have the career that he had if it wasn't for Brutus
the Barber, for the Disciple?
BK.
Yep.
Yes.
Legend of the business.
He was.
Poops in the Tub says, I'm here, y'all. Poops in the Tub. What a name you got, brother.
That is an awesome name, Poops
Fucking
in the Tub.
A, man. You win the internet tonight for that name right there. Poops in the Tub. I like this guy already. What's going on, bro?
I mean,
good to see you, man.
Sometimes like your tummies are rumbling.
I fucking love that name, man. This guy's awesome in my book already. Poops in the Tub, you're over with us.
There you go.
Dean Malenko from ECW. Good stuff with Dean from ECW. Go, if anybody that's never seen it, go check his shit out, man.
One of the greatest matches I've ever seen was the match, which it was a match between Dean and Eddie from 1995.
They always tore it down. Those
from ECW. One of the best matches I've ever seen. And freaking Eddie was wearing these butt ugly green tiger striped pants. Just
Eddie always had some pretty ugly outfits back in the day, bro.
He did. Now, before he passed away, he finally started to get decent looking tights. But good God, like his WCW days, like those tights were horrendous. And
I still can't get over Poops in the Tub's name. I love this. I love it.
That is awesome.
Boy, we've had some awesome fucking names and people come out over the last few weeks and some great comments. I mean, we had Taz was the GOAT guy from Rewind the other night. I mean, it was some tremendous stuff. We got Poops in the Tub tonight.
This is outstanding. And the thing is that, guys, thanks to you guys, we have over 23,000 followers here on Facebook now.
You got it, man. And keep going on the YouTube, man. We're almost monetized on YouTube, so keep it coming on YouTube, folks.
So, like, we
gotta keep pushing it just a little bit. We'll hopefully be there this year.
YouTube, radio, Facebook, hopefully Patreon soon. We're gonna be doing T-shirts soon, guys. Like this.
Mickey J is here. We can do a Mickey J shirt for him.
Oh, Mickey J all the way. That's what I'm talking about. And you know what? You guys are the ones that are making this all possible. So, like, we greatly appreciate it. And remember, this is for fans by fans.
Damn right, buddy.
We are not experts by any stretch of the imagination. We just love to share our passion for pro wrestling.
We just have fun, man, and that's why we want everybody out. Come on out and have some fun.
Beautiful.
Who was it that Dean dressed when he dressed like a pumpkin lucha wrestler? That was Ciclope, I think, right?
Yes, it was Ciclope. Wasn't that like his Jericho feud?
Yeah, I think it was the Jericho feud.
Yeah.
I'm pretty positive it was Jericho.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Eddie's out now.
Oh, yeah, and like the Curt Angle reel that I posted about how he cannot pleasure his wife anymore. Daniel had a phenomenal comment to that. He said, Curt, don't worry. Jeff's got you covered.
Uh-oh. Mongo's here. Yeah, Jeff's definitely got him covered on that. Mongo is beating the shit out of everybody. Mongo's on fire here.
He is. Jump! Jump! I'm sorry.
He's dead!
He's dead.
Dude, this Denver crowd is electric tonight, man.
They are. They've been historically great audiences. Great audiences. Remember,
Dean, Chris, Shane Douglas, the real triple threat.
That's what I'm talking about, baby.
Why is Malenko attacking him now? He doesn't.
I don't know.
He trusts nobody. That's what Tony just said.
I just recently saw a video with Dean Malenko recently, and it really breaks my heart.
Is it like something about his Parkinson's or something?
Yeah, Dean's got to use a walker now.
Oh, that's terrible.
And
that guy's as Hiro Mongo just said. He goes, that guy's as tough as a nickel steak.
I've never ate a nickel steak, but I've had steak from the Dollar Tree. Have you, John?
No.
You didn't eat the steak from the Dollar Tree.
I have.
Was it good?
No, it was terrible.
I trust you on that one.
My dad.
No, he didn't.
He did
that. Look at Mean Gene here again. Mean Gene's surly tonight, bro.
He is, dude. He's not getting paid extra for these segments.
He wants to be plugging out the hotline.
He is.
He's got Curt Hennig coming out now. Here we go. Flair's here again.
Oh my God. What did you think about the Flair, the interview with him on Busted Open?
I didn't listen to it.
Oh, you didn't? Okay.
No. When was it on?
It was on yesterday. So, yeah.
Did they have it on the podcast stream?
I have no idea, but I think they have it on the XM app.
Let's check it out. Let's see.
So,
let's see.
That's the only reason why that I have XM radio. It's because of Busted Open. But it seems like when they air it, it's like a day behind.
Yeah, I don't see it yet on there. I'll check out the serious one later.
Okay.
Jeremy says, "Have you seen that story that came out
that on Busted Open?"
What?
It sounds like a lot of days when I go to the school to get the kids, because Busted Open is normally on because that's what you have it on.
Yeah.
Like I hear a lot of the same thing over and over.
Yeah.
Have you seen the story that came out that Rey Mysterio was a stunt double in the Freddy versus Jason movie? He helped put together the final fight scene too. I did not see that. Rand says
that's pretty cool.
That. Okay, I didn't see that. What's going on, Derek? Great to see you, my friend. How's vacation going? Where are you at, man? I know you were saying the other night you were on vacation. Where are you at? I love to hear about people's vacations.
He's probably swimming and he's sailing the seven seas, John. He's whining and dining with kings and queens.
I got another vacation planned.
I'm
going to Costa Rica.
Oh, when?
Probably in July.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah,
Awesome.
I'm going to go to Costa Rica. We were going to do Puerto Rico or Costa Rica, but my daughter decided on Costa Rica. Hey, Derek's in your neighborhood. He's at Myrtle Beach.
Really?
There you go. Good for you, Derek. Myrtle Beach is great. That's where Chris lives.
Yeah. Okay. Don't put great and Myrtle Beach in the same sentence.
I like Myrtle Beach. I used to live right outside of there too. I think it's great. I know to live in, it's probably not, but
okay, it's good in small doses. There you go. That's the best way to say it. Now, Derek, you message me and let me know how long you're here for, and I could because I got the weekend off. Because I got the weekend off, and maybe we can hang out, and I could buy you a drink.
Don't let your kids walk around by themselves either.
Go down to Broadway. Broadway's always the good spot to go
Broadway
to.
at the beach is great. Okay, I can't talk shit about Broadway. Like that's
I
a
love
fun
Broadway
place
at
to
the
go.
beach.
Keep an eye on your kids.
Hey, is Medieval Times still open?
Yes.
Oh, you can't be. What about Pirates? Pirates closed? Okay.
No. Which I'm thinking of like the Dixieland thing, but yeah, like the Pirates, they're still open.
Commentary tonight so far, Rand, has been Mike Tenay, Tony Schiavone, and who's the other one? Zabisco, excuse me.
Zabisco, baby.
Zabisco. We got Zabisco, Tenay, and Schiavone. Bobby's about to come on, though, here shortly.
Larry Zabisco should have done commercials for Nabisco cookies.
He'll put him to
Larry
sleep.
Zabisco for Nabisco. I don't know.
You think he could do it? You think he could do it like all those tongue twisters?
I could, man. Dude, you talk about people that are phenomenal at promos. By the way, I post Masters of the Microphone on our page. Larry Zabisco is one of them. Just saying. Which I just recently posted Tully Blanchard, and he gave a hell of a promo. But yeah, I think Zabisco could definitely do it. You know what? I think I'm going to post a Zabisco one tonight.
Dude, look at that nice fucking bike that what's that Bischoff's coming out
Bischoff. That's what I'm talking about. All right, so
boy, that's a beauty right there.
So Mr. Derek says that I live in Camden, South Carolina, so I know all about the Dirty Myrtle boys. Oh yeah, because we just got over the bike weeks, so it was
Camden, great spot.
Oh yeah,
I lived in Sumter, Derek, for almost 2 years. Unfortunately, I was in Sumter, but we were in Myrtle Beach all the time. So
Sumter ain't nothing to write home about, unfortunately.
No, it's not. There was the military base in town, and that was it. That's why I was there.
Oh yeah,
I enjoyed my time. Though.
Still there?
Yeah, absolutely.
I think so.
Okay,
1000%, it's still there. I haven't been back to that area in 20 years since I left.
Oh wow. The last time that I went to Sumter, me and my wife and my kids, we went to like a local show at the Sumter Rec Center, and that's where I met Mick Foley. So,
okay.
That was at? That was the rec center?
Yeah, baby, that was at the rec center.
That was a rec center?
Yes, that was a rec center. The community.
Bischoff's got the goatee going on right now and the beard. Yeah. I like that look for Eric much better, actually.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. I think Bischoff looks great with the goatee.
I do, too. I like him more rustic looking like that. He's got his bodyguard, Scott Norton. Nobody's fucking with Scott Norton either.
Dude, okay, so if I were to have my bodyguards, I'd have Scott Norton and Meng.
Yeah, sign me up for them and throw in the Barbarian.
Yeah.
He's rubbing it into Lex right now about his loss too. Columbia's good. It's okay. We used to party up there as when we were younger, so we used to go up there a lot.
I went to Columbia a few years ago. No.
That was me. I went with James.
No, my wife went. Sorry.
Zoo.
She went to the zoo up there. My bad. Okay.
I passed through there a few times through the years, but I haven't stopped in Columbia in years. Enjoy the beach this weekend, my friend Derek. Hope you have a great time, my friend. Enjoy the beach. How's the weather? How's the weather down there, Chris?
It's the weather. It's very muggy.
Okay.
It's miserably hot right now.
It is miserably hot.
Okay.
Sticky.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
So,
Oh boy, we got X-Pac out now. Or sorry, 6. We got Scott. We got Buff.
So bad people
and
are
of course,
fighting
we got the
for
legend. We got
shaded
the
spots
meat
at James's
sauce
high school.
god
Grown
himself.
adults.
The meat sauce master, Vincent. I miss him.
Flat out, brother. This is some star talent that's out of this world. Straight up. Virgil's up in heaven right now, and he's just passing out the meat sauce left and right.
He is in dunking those breadsticks. Yeah, Rand Scott was big in Japan, that's for sure. He had the belt, the IWGP title, a million. It seemed like a million, a bunch. Also, not a million, a bunch. But I think he had 3 or 4 title runs or something with the IWGP.
Yeah. He was one of the most respected. Let's be blunt here. He's one of the most respected white wrestlers ever.
Yeah, the Gaijin.
Yeah, Gaijin.
Japan's a fascinating country, bro. I got to pass through Japan on my last trip overseas a couple months ago. I was there for a day each, and I want to see more of it. What a fascinating country.
I was watching a thing on YouTube about how Japan has the most vending machines out of any country ever.
It's insane, bro. Let me tell you that. It's insane from what I saw. They have everything in a vending machine. Everything.
You can even get a Big Mac out of a vending machine there.
I didn't see that, but I definitely it was pretty gross. It was some of the stuff I saw was pretty fucking gross. I wasn't touching it.
One of the vending machines sells used underwear, apparently.
They do all types of dirty stuff there. They got some crazy fetishes. Georgia is absolutely horrible at the moment. It's hotter than Satan's toilet after a Taco Bell
literally
run.
Still everything.
Oh yeah,
that's great. That's a great analogy, Jeremy.
Good God, that is crazy right there.
He's not going to fire Mark Curtis again here. This poor referee.
Don't do it. He has to feed his children. Okay, he's just like Heath Slater. He's got kids.
Wasn't that Pee Wee Anderson though?
Yeah, Pee Wee.
Which was the one he fired? Was it Mark Curtis or Pee Wee Anderson? I can't remember.
It was Pee Wee Anderson.
Look at Buff.
He's the stuff. And honestly, I'm so happy to see that Buff has finally gotten his life together.
I hope he stays and continues it.
Yeah,
I really do. I hope he continues it. Oh, look at Buff, man. He's drawing out the line so the Giant can't cross it. That restraining order.
John, now are you going to cross that line?
I'm not messing with the Giant.
No.
Look at him. 50 feet. His favorite number, Eric said 50.
50, that's right.
Buff's kind of stupid right here because he's standing on the wrong side of the line. Is the Giant going to come out? Oh, yeah. And he hasn't had any nicotine today.
Oh, God, he's cranky. He is as ill. He is as ill as a midget reaching for the top shelf. Just
Rand,
saying.
where are you from, Rand? We haven't asked you. Where are you from, Rand?
Because
we like to know a little bit about everybody. So where are you from, Rand? Nash, Vince, and Ted, and Buff the Stuff. Good group there.
So Derek's from Camden, South Carolina. We got Jeremy, he's from Georgia. We got Daniel, he's from Myrtle Beach. I'm from Myrtle Beach. You're from New York. Rand, I would love to know.
We'll see. This was the minute that he was the HBK of WCW, and it was very short-lived, that's for sure. Oh boy, Zbyszko's holding him back with Doug Dillinger and the Cops, and J.J. Dillon, the most boring commissioner of all time.
Oh God, he was terrible. I thought J.J. was a great manager for the Four Horsemen, but that was it.
Bro, look at the mullet on that female officer. That fucking goof in the back is snickering again. That guy that's playing the cop, or he is a cop.
Yeah.
He's laughing in the back. What a dope. All right, Rand's from Canada. Wonderful.
I'm jealous.
Where are we at in Canada, Rand? If you don't mind sharing. Where are we at in Canada, my friend? I love Canada, by the way. I'm just going to say that. I love to go to Canada.
Awesome people, dude. Awesome
Amazing people. I always have so much fun. I was just up in Toronto last year.
What you call it? All right, Rand, do you prefer milk in a plastic container
or a bag?
Or a bag? Because I know up in Canada,
is it a thing?
They have bagged milk. Yes.
Do they really?
Yes.
I'm not a milk drinker, so I would have never known that. Oh, shit. Hall's messing with Zbyszko now.
Oh,
he just threw the toothpick at him. Come on.
Oh, no.
I can't wait till the Zbyszko stuff with him starts.
Mm-hmm.
What if you drink plant-based milk? Does it still come in a bag?
Oh, boy. They're lining it up.
What?
Yeah.
Charlottetown, Prince Edward Island. All right. Fair enough, man.
Oh, dear God. They're back.
At least they're hot. The Nitro girls.
Yeah.
At least they're hot.
So, yeah. Where's Alex Wright at? Like, he needs to be the choreographer.
He already pissed him off earlier.
I think that would have been like a great gimmick for him. The choreographer for the Nitro girls.
Why didn't they book this?
Seriously, just imagine the vignettes they could have
The
done.
mascot.
So, yeah.
Well, they already had Wildcat Willie.
Dude, Wildcat. We've actually adopted Wildcat Willie. Actually, we own the rights to Wildcat Willie now.
We bought him out.
We did, dude. 13 cents, man. That was a steal of a deal. We contacted the WWE and they said, "Wait a second, we still own this shit." So
bag of milk, he said. The birthplace of Canada and a bag of milk.
I got you.
That's his preference, a bag of it.
So Paul Levesque wrote out a bill of sale for us, and he said, "How much do you think it's worth?" I was like, 13 cents. He's like, "Fine, here you go. You guys own Wildcat Willie now."
It was a steal of a deal. I'll just say that.
It was.
Bobby's on commentary now. We got the Weasel out. Thank God for that.
Oh, the greatest performer in the history of the business. Freaking.
We love us some Bobby.
Bobby Heenan, ladies and gentlemen, if you will. All right, here we go.
I want to see the wildlife in Canada. I hear the moose are huge. They are big, Rand says.
And the bird life, from what I understand, there is no greater nation to go bird watching than Canada.
Fair enough.
If you're into that stuff, so yeah. All right.
I've always enjoyed my time in Canada every time I've been. Look at the Harlem Heat and Miss Jackie right now for WCW Wrestling with that tub of lard, Mark Madden.
Hey, he's from Pittsburgh.
He's a tub of lard.
Were you a fan of Mark Madden?
No,
as an announcer? Okay.
Not on commentary. I mean, he's funny and somewhat a little bit, but no, I've never been a huge Mark Madden fan.
Overly obnoxious doing the commentary. That's just my opinion.
He wasn't like anything I was over the moon about or anything like that. I mean, I didn't hate him or anything, but he's quite an obnoxious personality though at some points.
But it's kind of like with Don West. He was somewhat obnoxious, but he had endearing qualities about it to where you could look past it.
I never listened to or watched, TNA enough to really. I mean, I know West. We've watched plenty of his stuff. I've seen it through the years. I mean, I think he would have. I think he would have wore out his welcome with me after a period of time if I would have watched it consecutively or consistently. Okay. So, but that's just me. Some people love that. I don't know though. I've never watched it enough to really have a bad opinion of him in any way.
Yeah. And whenever Don West left, it was Taz and Mike Tenay, and they were a really good team too.
Okay, I could see that. Rand says the East Coast is great for birds.
There you go.
My cats kill them all the time and bring them in the house.
Yes, in the cats, it's essentially their way of saying, "Hey, I love you. Here's a present."
Mark Madden is the brother love of WCW.
Oh.
The only negative I have with Canada is the stupid geese that fly down here, walking across the street like they own the place. One tried to bite me while I was fishing. And they shit everywhere, too.
They do.
I was riding home today, so I had a long trip today for work. And I had a fucking flock of birds run right into my car. And I took a few of them out, unfortunately.
Oh, God.
Yeah. I mean, this fucking flock ran right into it. I was surprised it didn't dent the thing. And I felt bad with the one just go zooming up my, it hits the hood and it goes right up my window and it flew right back to the truck behind me. So
good Lord.
I couldn't miss them, man. They just ran right in.
Well, they say survival of the fittest, right?
Yeah, that's what it is. They're not going to win against an 80-mile-per-hour speeding Toyota.
No, not at all.
That's not
Wait,
happening.
hold on. So you're not having to drive the van?
No, the van is parked in my driveway right now. That's the advantage of being the boss. You don't have to drive the van. I have a company car, and mine's a RAV4 at least. So
Okay.
that's the advantage.
When was the last
I don't mind the
time-
van though. My dogs like it. I just like to embarrass my daughter with it. I'll go pick her up from school and I'll hit the
You just read
reverse
my mind.
button. Beep 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 beep.
Oh my god, you just read my mind. I'm
Yeah.
like, wait a minute. I know for a
People
fact
think
you
like I got
probably-
the fucking Duger family in my house with as many cars as I have. It's like,
Yeah.
you got my personal car, I got my bikes in the garage,
Yeah.
and then I got my work vehicles that are parked out. Thankfully, I have a huge driveway. People
Yeah.
must think I really must have like the fucking Duger family in my house.
You-
The reality
you
is
sure
there's
you
only 2 of us in it. So
I gotcha.
Raven's nest is 3 months from now. You should see
Yes.
them during their nesting time. Yeah, I can only imagine, Rain.
No. He's talking about the wrestler Raven.
Is he?
The nest.
Isn't that the flock?
The flock, yeah, whatever. Like, which it was called the nest in ECW, but
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's the
but
flock
the
is
flock
coming. We
doesn't-
get Scratchy, we get Sick Boy, we get the Mummy as what is he, Big Ron or something?
Yeah, Reese, Ron
Yeah,
Reese.
Big Ron Reese.
And then we get Kidman, the
Yeah,
heroin
he's
addict.
Scratchy Boy.
Scratchy Boy, yeah.
What's he called? What do they call Kidman?
Kidman, yeah, just Kidman.
Kidman. Oh yeah, because his final move is the 7-year itch.
Yeah. Oh god,
You can't make this shit up.
And essentially, he was a wrestling version of Kurt Cobain. So yeah.
What's the time difference there in Prince Edward Island for your end? It's 9:00 here in the East Coast for us. What are you guys? Are you guys same time frame?
East Coast, West Coast is the best.
No, I know you guys.
coast.
I know you guys are close by, but I don't know if you guys were a little farther back than us.
Yeah.
Dude, what a shoot fight that would have been back in the day between Scotty and Benoit.
Good God. Yeah, I think Benoit.
I'm taking Scotty, but
yeah,
that would have been a fun one to watch.
I take Benoit. He could hold his own.
Van Hammer, that guy sucked.
Oh, something I noticed is that every time I post Benoit content on Facebook, it seems like it doesn't get the engagements that the other stuff does. I'm not saying that Facebook suppresses that,
but there's groups when you post it to groups and stuff that actually have it suppressed.
Really?
So yeah.
Okay, then that might explain it.
So Rand says you guys. So they're an hour ahead of us in Prince Edward Island. All right.
Oh, okay.
The honk of the Canadian geese can be heard in the Knicks family bathroom after some Taco Bell with fire sauce. It's a mix of honky geese and M80 firecrackers. I love it. Mongo's on the top rope, bro.
Oh, good God. He almost fell on his head.
Dude, Rick got him with a suplex right there.
I think he fell on his head.
That's it for that match.
I think he legitimately got knocked out.
He might have. I don't think that was the planned finish to that. He's shaking that off a little bit, buddy. Look at Mark Curtis. He's kind of checking on him. You're right. Good pickup. Benoit kind of gave a concerned look there, too, for a second.
Wow. Yeah, because they never end the match with the belly-to-belly like that. So that's...
Yeah, wow. I think you're right, man. I think he got dropped on his noggin on that.
Okay.
Yeah, he's shaking that off a little bit. Let's see if we can see that again. See if they show it on replay.
Look like freaking...
Rick's a sloppy worker though when you watch him. Yeah, let's see this here on replay.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Yep. I think he knocked a tooth out, bro.
Good God. He got dumped right on his head.
Yeah, brother. He got fucking smacked on the back of his neck on that one. Ow.
Yeah.
That wasn't a good one. That was a good pickup on your part, bro.
Yes, sir. Their outfits look like electrical tape. They do.
Good pickup on that one too. I like that.
They do. So I'm like, what in the world?
Hey, Chris,
Oh,
can you take the reins just for a minute, please?
Yeah, I got you, bro.
All right, buddy. I'll see you on the other side in just a minute.
All right. So we got Mean Gene. He's working overtime tonight, ladies and gentlemen. And John, he'll be right back. He might have had Taco Bell earlier. I don't know. But anyways, here we go. We got Lex Luger. Okay, he's coming off losing perhaps the biggest match of his career against Hollywood Hogan at Road Wild. This is the thing that me and John were saying at the beginning. Can Lex Luger get that momentum back? Or is the Lex Express broken down on the side of the road? Is it going to be towed? Is it going to be brought to the car crushing plant just for spare parts? Just saying, guys. Let's see what happens. Lex Luger's response, because when it comes to champions, when it comes to high caliber athletes, it's all about how they respond to adversity, which really defines their character. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's see what happens here with sexy Lexi Luger. Okay, the narcissist. Okay, it is hilarious hearing Bobby Heenan say the word the narcissist. By the way, guys. And but I just want to say once again, guys, from the bottom of my heart, and I know I speak for John and I speak for Richie, thank you so much for your love. Thank you so much for your support. We greatly appreciate it. And the fact that me, John, and Richie, we can do this, and this is awesome. It really, really is. Remember, guys, this is for fans, by fans. And if you guys have anything that you want us to promote and shout out, let us know. We will gladly put you over. The Lex Luger without path. Okay. This Lex Luger without path. Okay. All right. So Lex Luger's seen it from the positive. He's seen it as a glass half full, saying you know what, this is this is like a roadblock, but you know what, this is a building point for World Championship Wrestling in the battle against the New World Order. So let's just see if it's truly is a building block. There we go. And the thing is that, guys, correct me if I'm wrong, but whenever you have you lose your belt, you do have a rematch clause. Just saying, if you will. All right. Did you know on August 17th, 1997, Taz defeated Chris Candido by submission to keep his TV belt? Taz is the GOAT. That is awesome. I'm glad you feel that way. Everybody, they're entitled to their perspectives and their opinions. And Taz, I would put him, he's in the top 5 all time in ECW, but I would now put him in the GOAT discussion all time in wrestling. But I respect your opinion, Rewind 89. All right, so TV belt, Taz is the GOAT. Okay. Love the working relationship we have with this podcast. You check us out at the Pro Wrestling Takeover. Ladies and gentlemen, that's right, Mr. Derek, he has the Pro Wrestling Takeover page on Facebook. A ton of awesome content. We do have a working relationship with the Pro Wrestling Takeover. Make sure that you share, you subscribe, you like, you participate in the conversation, because this is the thing, guys. Here at the Retro Wrestling Revival, we are for fans, by fans, and we're here to share our passion for pro wrestling and to uplift each other. And through that passion, we build relationships, we build communities. And you know what? Just like iron sharpening iron, we sharpen each other, ladies and gentlemen. No rematch, only in boxing, okay? Yes, if you did, but he had to go through Scott Hall. Oh, okay. I do not remember that, but thank you for reminding me, Rand. Without Taz, no Brock Lesnar, Paul Heyman, no ECW. Taz launched ECW. It's Todd Gordon that launched ECW, but okay. All right, I got you. Taz is the GOAT. All right. World War III rules. Okay. Really? It was at World War III? All right. Where are the other guys? Okay, so Richie does not do this show with us. This is an exclusive show for me and John. And John will be right back. There we go. Is anyone getting a copy of the NCAA football game? Jeremy, I definitely am. I'm excited because this is the first game that's been out in I think like 11 years. So like I'm excited. And you know what? If it's better than Madden, then I'm just going to stick with the NCAA game this year. And it's cool because it has the playoff format. So I'm stoked. I'm excited. And I hope that it's a true winner. I really do. So this one month from Miss Kimberly to being Playboy and DDP. That I did know. All right. Did you read Todd is God? Yes, I did actually, which I actually own the book. It is an outstanding read for any ECW fan. I highly encourage it. Todd Gordon was the original building block for ECW, and he was highly complimentary of one of the other building blocks.
Fucking Rewind is back.
Yes, he says that Taz launched ECW. I told him it was Todd Gordon.
Rewind is back. Yes, we got some Taz content.
Yes. Wasn't it Todd Gordon? Wasn't it Todd Gordon that launched ECW?
Yes, he was on Eastern Championship Wrestling.
Yes.
Rewind is a legend of the show now, by the way, Rewind. You're over with us, man.
He is.
We had some good laughs with you the other night, buddy. Glad to see Rewind back.
That's what I'm talking
Rewind
about.
89. Sounds familiar, doesn't it?
It does.
Who do you think that might be?
I don't know.
Where you from, Rewind? Tell us. Fill us in, man. Where you from?
It's kind of a...
It's radical, isn't it?
It's very radical.
Yeah, where you from, Rewind? Fill us in, buddy.
You just read my mind. Anyways. All right, so we got DDP versus Buff Bagwell, ladies and gentlemen.
Diamond Cutter over. Hit it. Come on.
Diamond Cutter versus the Blockbuster, ladies and gentlemen. Buff is looking forward to getting back to Big Booty Judy, and he's like, Mom,
Big Booty Judy's got to shave his ass.
Yes,
Big Booty Judy.
Mm-hmm.
Portland, Oregon. All right, Portland, Oregon. Welcome, right. Rewind.
Mm-hmm. So, do you remember Todd talking about Escort for the Wrestling?
I don't remember anything from. I never read Todd's book. I don't remember. I didn't watch it, buddy.
So,
sorry.
Yeah. All right.
I didn't check his book out. I didn't watch a lot of Todd Gordon stuff. I haven't seen. I heard he's an interesting interview though.
He is, and like
Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert. Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert was very smart mind in wrestling. For many people,
he was. He
just couldn't put the drugs down. I'm a pro cuddler. Be pro cuddler for 10 years, full time for 3 years. What is a pro cuddler?
Do you lay in the bed and you hug somebody for an extended period, like that kind of cuddling? So yeah. Anyways, all right. So like we got DDP and we got Buff Bagwell going at it, ladies and gentlemen. And John, like you said, surprisingly, this show has been really good.
It's been entertaining. It's been a lot of fun. This crowd in Denver has been very, very energetic. Man, they've really made this.
Yeah. So yeah.
So you know they made Magnum XLs because of Taz. Yes.
That's right.
I just let Richie know you're back, Rewind.
That's right.
This one mouth from Kimberly being Playboy, I think he meant month right there.
Month, yes.
Wasn't she in? No, she wasn't in Playboy. I think she was in the other one, right?
It was either Playboy or Penthouse. I'm trying to think.
Richie's off tonight. This is me and Chris's stream, Rewind. Me and Chris do Thursdays. Richie's here on Tuesdays, buddy.
Yeah. And I do like my solo show on
Fridays. So come on out on Fridays for Chris. Chris does solo on Fridays. So
that's all right.
We split it up, my dude.
Penthouse and Playboy, then I do my solo show.
That's how we deliver all this great content.
That's right, baby.
I bet you Rich is picking Poirier this weekend. I don't know. You'd have to ask him on the next stream rewind.
That's right.
We would pick on that one, but it'd be too late.
Okay. Someone has made. Oh wow. Anyways, but what you call it? Just saying that in general. What you call it? What kind of character was Hornswoggle again? Was he a troll? What?
He's a leprechaun.
A leprechaun. Okay, so is that like another word for like a troll?
I don't know. I don't want to give any disparaging terms to the short people.
Okay, I gotcha.
I don't want to be canceled.
Yeah, I gotcha. Because Lord knows we've dealt with people trying to cancel us. Anyways. All right, so. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
Mickey J's looking for the time here. Rewind says he was a midget.
Oh,
I didn't say it, but he did. If it's the wrong term.
All right.
Diamond Cutter, man. He's out.
Diamond Cutter.
I wish they were able to play the rights to his real song instead of the shitty version they dub in.
I agree 1,000%. I'll be blunt with you. The dubbed in versions, they're terrible. And the individuals that make the modern music for the WWE, they're terrible. It's called like they're Deaf Rebel or something like that, like the music group that makes it.
Okay.
But nothing beats Jim Johnson.
Keep talking about Taz and the cancellation will soon follow. Oh gosh. I love all you guys. You guys are great.
That's what I'm
fun.
Everybody's
always welcome.
As long as it's appropriate. And you're not
always welcome.
Dick. Yes.
Always welcome as long as we're appropriate. Nobody's a dick. You're cool.
Give me
Have
that.
fun. What do we got now? Nitro Rules sign in the crowd.
Diamond.
God, look at the guy's haircut again. You see it?
Clippers were.
Yes.
Lee's in Birmingham right now.
Toenail clippers.
That's fine. All right. Wow. Dude.
How much poon do you think Lee Marshall is slaying in Birmingham right now?
Dude, okay, man. He's swimming in the poon. Okay, like I'm telling you this right now, like Lee Marshall, dude, mustache rides galore at Alabama. Okay. Mothers, sisters, cousins, it doesn't matter. In Alabama, it's a sweet home for him.
Lee's a hell of a guy.
He is.
Lee's a jam up guy.
So yeah. Dude, jam up. Man, like that mustache. I can't help but just be in awe of that mustache.
Mustaches creep me out.
Do you think that he's got the greatest mustache in the history of wrestling?
He might very well. He might very well.
I want to get him on the show.
Rewind, this sentence is a little incoherent to me, so I don't really know what you're saying here. No Taz was not mine. Sting Taz had no shoe when he starred in ECW. Are we rhyming here? Not more than Taz. Taz beat off the tail with a stick. There you go. We got that one. And DDP was Cell 5-5 in 3 years. Now we got Mortis coming out.
Dude, Mortis, a.k.a. Canyon.
Who better than Canyon?
Nobody.
Yep, you got it. The star of Ready to Rumble.
Who that's what I'm talking about. He's the one that actually trained the actors.
All right, so I don't get much time to watch TV, Chris. I got to throw this out here before I forget. So I don't get much time to watch TV, and I've been watching a show called Chicago PD. It's the only show I've had time to watch, other than I watch before I go to bed every night. You know, I always say this. I always watch either Seinfeld reruns or 2.5 Men reruns. But on Chicago PD, they have a cast of actors that is absolutely amazing. So one of the main characters on the show is Henry Roland-Gartner's mom from Rookie of the Year.
Oh, that's awesome.
And now Jimmy King is one of the reoccurring characters.
That is awesome. That's what I'm talking about. Jimmy King is...
Rewind is dyslexic. Who's the worst dyslexic that I ever met? I don't know. I use voice note for texting. All right, fair enough. Taz is better. Or it's catching on. Rewind. You're grabbing some Taz fans here.
All right. So WCW, this was one of their things that they would always go back and forth on. They would have the Ultimo Dragon and then the Ultimate Dragon.
It must have been a rib.
I don't know.
But it must have been a rib of some sorts.
Did New Japan were they like, fuck it? Like, we're gonna New Japan or freaking All Japan? I forgot the other one he was associated with.
He was with everything, dude. Remember he was the original belt collector.
He was. Kenny Omega, get your heart out. Now, I think Will Ospreay might be the new one because he's going to be challenging Swerve for the title.
It's a very good show, Rand. I've enjoyed it. I don't get much time to watch television because I work nonstop. So if I get time to watch it, I get to catch a few episodes a week, and I think it's awesome. So,
yes,
DDP is dyslexic. Yes, he is. Taz is better though. All right.
I'm not laughing at the dyslexic comment. I'm laughing at the Taz thing. I'm sorry.
Look at the sign back in the back. Scoops for life.
Dude, scoops of ice cream?
I don't know. Scoops for life.
Maybe ice cream that could actually help the Giant in his smoking addiction.
Might be. That might have been his one way to kind of curb it.
Well, at least that could curb his enthusiasm.
What a great show that is, too, by the way.
I think that's one of the greatest freaking shows of all time. Without a doubt.
Rand says All Japan for him. I think it was All Japan, New Japan, everyone. Vince McMahon is dyslexic too, but he said he beat it. That's impossible. I don't know if he is really dyslexic or not. So
that's like me, which I struggle with adult ADD, and I have people that tell me that they've overcame it. I don't know whether that's possible either. You know what I mean?
Overcome ADD?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can. I mean, you're never going to fully be away from it if you're diagnosed with it, but you know, you can overcome the parts of it. Like you can overcome parts of being dyslexic, but you're never going to be fully cured of it or anything if you're legally, have one of those things. Hey, Rewind's right here. Vince McMahon is dyslexic.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Yeah. Amazing. All right. Rewind's popping out some knowledge here tonight.
Maybe that might explain certain storylines and stuff that Vince put together. Just saying.
Scoops for life is ice cream. Eric Bischoff's stall. NWO from New Japan faxed. Okay.
Yeah, he did steal NWO from New Japan. But same one as Tom Cruise. We need spell check, ladies and gentlemen.
It's okay. We can somewhat decipher.
I got you.
We'll try to decipher. If I can't decipher, then I won't. I'm glad you picked up the steal, not stall there.
Yeah.
My mind isn't working as good right now after 15 hours of work today.
Oh, yeah, believe me. I understand. All right, here we go. It's a Samoan drop from the turnbuckle. Is he going to put away the Ultimo Dragon, and is he going to get the biggest win of his career, John?
Dude, Canyon is a hell of a worker, though. We always say that stuff, man. Canyon is a great worker. Nice power bomb from the Dragon.
Oh,
I love the Dragon Sleeper.
You talk about somebody that doesn't get his flowers.
Dragon
Canyon. No. The Dragon does, but I'm talking about Canyon. It's so unfortunate, man. And which I was watching the thing on YouTube earlier. The biggest what if in the history of wrestling, and many people believe it's Sean O'Hare.
We have discussed Sean a lot on the Tuesday streams over the last few weeks, actually.
Yes.
We've talked about him a lot over the last few weeks for sure, because Richie's a huge fan of him. He loves him. And I would agree with both of you that I think he was definitely a miss, but there's a lot of those misses in wrestling history.
Oh yeah.
And in sports too.
Oh yeah, like without a doubt. I'd say the biggest what if in the history of the Baltimore Ravens, which you guys know that like I'm a huge fan of the Ravens, is Ray Rice, and which I don't agree like with what he did, but what if that wouldn't
Isn't
have
he
happened?
the guy that beat the girl?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
that piece of shit.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying
JJ's here though. Boo.
What if that didn't happen? Would Ray Rice be one of the all-time greats? Just saying.
I don't know.
So
you never do know. Taz is always right. There you go, Rewind.
Hey,
JJ Dillon is probably the most boring commissioner general manager ever to me.
Yeah, I agree.
Sergeant Slaughter was more entertaining than him.
Hey, Rewind, what's your opinion of the Learning Tree Chris Jericho being officially the longest reigning for the world champion of all time at 39 days?
Let's hear Rewind's thoughts about this new FTW champion. Rand says, good at doing a story, but sucks at writing it out, but good in note form. Yeah. A lot of people have that problem.
Yeah.
That's one I can never say I have. I've always been a really good writer.
You know what? That would make sense when it came to Vince. He's really good at making stories, but not writing them out. And that's why he had the writers.
Oh, JJ's offering Sting a brand new contract here. Is he going to come out or no?
Sting was up in the rafters, if you will.
Is he coming down to get this contract? I don't know. We'll see.
Yes.
What do I do for work? Rewind. He says, what do you do for work, John? John, you look like everybody's favorite neighbor. You look like a good dude. Thank you very much. You don't have to answer, John, if you don't want to. I have no problem answering. So I'm a regional director for a nonprofit organization that helps veterans that suffer with the return home and that need help and to get on the right path back. And we do a lot of community service events for them. And I also I do counseling on the side as well. I have my own business doing counseling, and I work for various companies doing curriculum writing. So I write curriculum for mental health programs. And I also do consulting for businesses on their mental health programs. Rewind. That's what I do for a living. I have a few different fields that I venture off into, my friend. This Sting with no one. Yeah, Sting is not wanting to come out for JJ. Oh, there he is.
Uh-oh.
Will he accept the offer? I don't know. Rewind, I will agree with you on this on Taz. They definitely shit on his career in the ring. They definitely did not do anything with him.
They dropped the ball horrendously. It's sad the greatest night of his WWE run was the night he debuted.
Yep. I liked him on commentary, though, Chris. I'll say that. I'll give him some flowers. I liked him on commentary.
I think Taz is one of the greatest color commentators in the history of the business.
I wouldn't say greatest, but I really like him.
One of. I would say top 10. Like secondary announcers. I'm not talking about like the main one, like a JR, but like the person that you play off of, like a Jerry Lawler type. I would say Taz is one of the best at doing that.
Thanks, Rand. I appreciate that. This is a good job. Appreciate that. I'm the lucky one, Rand. I'm the lucky one to get to do what I do. Jeremy says a heck of a dad he is too. Christian has nothing on the way, man. Well, thanks, guys. I appreciate that.
I don't know.
I'm not as good as father.
Okay, I'm just saying. Yeah,
I'm not.
That's blasphemous.
He's adopted us, as lost souls.
Especially since, like, my dad, he's dead. So, like, Christian has been my dad ever since, and I'm very grateful.
He cussed out Excalibur last night. Awesome. I'm always for that, Jeremy. Taz with Raven as tag champs. I don't remember that part of it either. That was like when they were hot tagging the belts all the time, right?
Oh yeah. I've
never been a fan of the hot tag and the belts back and forth between different people. I've just never been a fan of that. That's like the old school wrestling fan in me. What do you guys think about that hot potato shit that they will do with the belts at that point in time? I didn't like it. That's just me.
Well, it's kind of like with me. For me, whenever like they sacrifice the integrity of belts for the sake of advancement of a storyline that doesn't benefit the belts, okay? And it really drives me nuts when they do that.
The belt should be special,
I agree. because I feel like, especially like with like the tag team titles, that only established teams should be fighting for it. It shouldn't just be like random people put together.
Rewind says WCW destroyed Raven. They missed the boat with Raven for me, Chris. The guy was coming, he was in, the hottest point of his career, and he comes over and they just didn't know what to do with him. I think probably Scotty, was probably a hard guy to work with too. And I think that might be it as well. So I don't know though, but I really think they dropped the ball with him too. Jeremy's not a fan of the hot, the hot potato with the belts.
Well,
Paul Heyman created Raven and Eric Fisher of shit on thin. Okay.
Well, the parallel that I could think of with Raven is Bray Wyatt. When it comes to WCW had something great, but they didn't know what to do with it. Bray Wyatt, same exact thing. And they could have done so much more with Bray, and he could have been an all-time great. But unfortunately, they start and stop, squash him. And it's just, it breaks my heart.
He's still not great.
Derek said in the Attitude era, the hot potato, the WWF World title every other month, it seemed. Yeah, I agree. They did with all the belts, and it sucked.
Bro.
Yeah, fuck why. WCW. They give the big gold belt to Courtney Cox's husband. That's shitting on the belt. I would agree, Rewind. It should be tags champs only, and once in blue put together tag. I just don't like that how they would do that. And that was a Vince Russo style of booking, of course, that, he thought it added intrigue to the belt, I guess, and it made it more exciting. But I don't think it did it. But what do I know? I'm just a fan.
And like, with all due respect to Mr. Russo, he completely destroyed the integrity of the belt for a 1 day ad in USA Today.
Yeah, a lot of people would agree. I don't disagree with your thoughts on that. I don't think it was a good move, but hey, what do I know?
Yeah.
Ravens based upon the Point Break bad guy. You mean Patrick Swayze's one, Rand? I love the movie Point Break, by the way. I think it's awesome. Yes. Johnny Utah, baby. Who wins a table match? The Public Enemy or the brother tag team of Rewind and Fast Forward, managed by their sister Paws? I'm going with Rewinds, guys.
Rewinds.
Yeah, we're going with Rewinds, guys. Could you imagine Bray and Raven's flock in WCW? That would be interesting.
Oh, God, yeah.
Bray would overshadow him, though, to be honest with you. Raven was a great character. I believe that he would overshadow him, though.
Very few people would be on Bray's level.
You know what the problem was? I know we're talking over Macho and Curt right now. You know what the problem was with guys like Raven or Bray, and why they couldn't really, they had so much stop and start, in my opinion, was I think their thinking was just too, they're both such intelligent guys, and they're both very complex thinkers, I'm sure. And I just don't think people that were writing the show or putting it together could really understand them and what they were looking to do. And they didn't really know how to book them because of that, because they were just so above the level of thinking of so many people that work there. Not that the people are dumb. It's just it was probably very hard for them to understand their characters.
I agree.
And what they wanted to do.
Well, it's kind of like a modern example is Matt Hardy. And the only company that can seemingly book the broken character the correct way is TNA. They shit the bed in WWE with the broken character. They shit the bed in AEW with it. But whenever he goes like TNA, it's perfectly done. So I understand, but like, it's just, man, it just breaks my heart.
Curt Hennig's one of my favorite workers. You know that. We always talk about Curt in such a great, positive way on the show. Mm-hmm. This WCW run from him just sucked, bro, for the most part. I mean, I love the West Texas Rednecks. It was funny, but Curt Hennig just didn't have it at this point anymore. It just didn't work for me. What do you think?
I agree 1,000%. He was a shell of his former self, and ultimately Curt was just there for a paycheck.
Gotcha.
So, yeah.
Rewinds the blue belt and BJJ. Cool. Mm-hmm. Raven's last WWF story is the 7 Deadly Sins. Yeah, I forgot about that, actually.
He was exclusively put on Sunday Night Heat, and and they were going to actually have the show written around Raven, and unfortunately Raven got fired. So yeah,
Gotcha.
but the first big feud in the history of TNA wrestling that actually put the a national like that put the company on the map nationally, it was a feud between Jeff Jarrett and Raven for the NWA World Title. So I mean, Raven, he doesn't get the credit he deserves. I'm sorry, but it's just the guy's made a huge impact on the business, and yeah.
Now we got a brawl breaking out. DDP just interrupted the match and cost a disqualification there because he attacked Curt Hennig. Now Scott Hall's out to beat down DDP with the Macho Man.
Last call, Scott Hall, baby.
Last call, Scott Hall. Kurt's heading away. He's out of there. He doesn't give a shit.
Here we go.
Macho's going to the top. The best elbow drop ever.
All right. You've broken many a beds giving you've broken many a beds giving ladies elbow drops, John. How many did you reinforce your bed recently? I'm just saying, because I know you love to do elbow drops.
Hey, I put steel beams and titanium rods everywhere to hold it. Still didn't work.
Damn.
Wyatt was touching on this before he left this world. Hennig was out of place in the NWO. He made sense in the Horsemen instead. I agree, Derek.
Yeah.
I still didn't like the Horsemen at that point, but he made much more sense in the Horsemen. And, everybody just overshadowed him, in my opinion, in the NWO for the most part. Raven and Bray, you can tell, are fans of Dark Poets, especially Raven. Just look at the name and the catchphrases. Absolutely. Curt was working with back problems in WCW. Yep.
He was
serious problems. It was amazing to see that he was able to kind of get in the ring. Did Dixie Carter make wrestling better with TNA or worse? Besides Taz, I thought TNA was the new age WCW. I've never been a TNA guy, Rewind, so I really can't comment much on TNA and Dixie Carter's run over there. I think she tried, from what I know and from what I've seen. I just don't think I think people saw her as the money mark, and they used her and exploited her for it. And I don't think she was able to handle that. That's my opinion. Chris, you tell me if I'm wrong. You're a TNA fan.
I think, yes, she was a money mark for the most part, but she meant well, and she tried her best to put the right people in the right positions to make the company thrive.
Yeah.
And she did it from 2002 through 2012. I would say that was like their best period. And they were successful for over like a decade before they really ran off the tracks. And Dixie, she sold the company and just, yeah. But the fact is Dixie does not deserve to be shitted on nearly as bad.
Yeah, she doesn't deserve the hate that she gets.
No, not at all.
It's
not fair.
She wasn't like an insufferable putz like Tony Khan can be. So
no, not at all. Good God.
I get it, what people think, but she was a fan and was trying to do her thing, and it's a cutthroat world. I mean,
oh yeah, I agree 1,000%.
Was she in charge in 2002? I thought Jeff was running the show at the time. No, she wasn't in charge yet. She came in 03 or late 02, 03?
She came in late. She came in early 2003. And her dad's company, which is called Panda Energy, they were the ones funding it, and then they bought stake within the company.
Well, she was a marketing rep, right? Like, she was a big marketing person. She did PR, and that's how she got kind of in touch with him a little bit. I think wasn't her PR company doing like the stuff for them?
Yes.
Okay.
And she basically, when they booked, it was Toby Keith. She essentially Jarrett, Toby, Dixie, and essentially Dixie's husband Serge.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, through that, Jeff developed a relationship with Dixie, and Dixie's like, "Well, I'm a wrestling fan. Let me help you."
Mm-hmm.
And so, basically, you can thank Mr. Toby Keith.
Gotcha. I mean, Toby Keith was worth a fucking fortune at that time too. They were saying he was like worth probably like $500 million or something. I remember Jarrett saying he was worth something like that. They were originally going to try to sell it to Toby Keith, I think, right?
Yes.
2003, Rand says, just after New Year's.
Yep. And so the thing is that you got like a lot of people, like, they want to talk shit about Dixie, but if it wasn't for her, you wouldn't have had a ton of memories within like the world of TNA. And you had many men and women that actually had a job because of her. So I respect the lady. I do.
Yeah, Rewind says Tony Khan's a fan. Fans can't be the boss. He dropped the ball with the whole CM Punk post press conference type stuff. Yeah, I mean, you got to be a boss if you're going to run a company, and if your goal is to make money, which every business, that should be their goal. We don't do things in life for free. This is unfortunately, what we have to do. But when you have as much money as that guy has, he can do whatever he wants and be a fan and run it, because I don't think he really gives a fuck about making money. It's a pet project to him.
Oh yeah, because it's kind of like with me and you. We love what we do here, and if we don't make a dime going forward, we're fine with that. But the fact is that would we like to heavily monetize this and make a living?
Sure.
Hell yeah, we would.
Yeah.
But it's not something where it's like, oh my God, this is either life or death.
Yeah, we make a few bucks doing this, and it's nice and it's okay, and it pays for the cost of everything, but we do it because it's fun. I mean, and if that's what people want to do and be that way, when you're worth that type of money and you have that type of money, good, God bless you. I'm not knocking you for it at all.
Agree.
Yeah, Tony does. His dad does have fuck money. That's right, man. He has fuck you money for sure. Rewind. He's got more money than any of us could ever imagine or hope for in any way. So when you got that type of fuck you money, it really doesn't matter, because you got more money than you'll ever know what to do with.
Just imagine having that type of money, John. What would you do?
I would leave and live on a deserted island away from everybody, and you would probably never hear from me, but once in a great while. I would just have fun in life. I would do a lot of good though for people, man. I would definitely give back to people. I'd pay my friends, bills off and set good people up if I had it like that, but I'll never have it. So
you would be on a permanent vacation. There you go.
I would. Tony Khan was a fake John Cena. As the Butch John Cena came out to face Edge in a big show, proof in today's product that Punk wasn't the problem. Those stupid EVPs are the cancer of that company. Is a pro wrestling. Do you want to work for a mark or a real boss? If I'm in it for a business and to make my money, Rewind, I want to have a real boss, because if you have a real boss that knows how to drive things and to make profit, it's going to make you more money potentially.
I agree 1,000%.
That's my thought, Chris, and I'm sticking to it. Well, let's wrap this up, because I know you got to go to work, and I've been working for fucking ever today, so I'm going to hit the bed here in a minute. But let's give our thoughts on the show. Thumbs up, thumbs down, or in the middle? What do you got?
Thumbs up, actually. This was highly entertaining. It went above my expectations. I thought it was really, really good. Mean Gene definitely made his money tonight. Good God, man. You talk about working. The match between Macho and DDP was good. Like the stuff like the Steiners was good, but like it scared me with Mongo, like with him landing on his head.
And dropped on his head, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Like the match with Jericho and Eddie was a highlight for me. Great storytelling. The match with Mr. Chris Kanyon and the Dragon. Awesome stuff. Just overall, good show. Yeah,
I give it a thumbs up too. It was very entertaining, fun crowd, some great matches. I mean, it wasn't anything to write home about in regards to great storylines or anything, but it was really fun. It was an entertaining card, and just awesome. Yeah, Rewind. Mean Gene is a fucking legend, man. One of the all-time greats for sure. You're never gonna make another Mean Gene Okerlund, that's for sure. Like that guy was the best.
And it breaks my heart hearing the stories about his funeral.
That nobody went from the business.
Yeah, fuck that. Man, that's messed up.
Especially after all that guy did for it. Well, I'm going to give it a thumbs up too. We're joining on the same thought on that. Chris, closing thoughts as we wrap up tonight. We were getting ready to sign off. What do you got for us, my friend? Philip?
From the bottom of my heart, thank you so much, guys. Which was speaking for John, speaking for Richie. We are 23,000 strong on Facebook. Make sure to check out the Passion for Pro Wrestling podcast tomorrow night at 10 p.m. right after SmackDown. We're going to talk about the SmackDown show. We're going to talk about 3 major stories within the world of pro wrestling, and we're going to end it with the watch along, ladies and gentlemen. So far, the first episode of the NXT brand from 2012 is in the lead. So you guys pick, go to the poll. The polls will be ending tomorrow. So, but guys, like I said, for fans, by fans, thank you for your love, thank you for your support, and I can't wait to see you tomorrow night.
Absolutely. Don't forget to check out one of our affiliates that we have, and it's going to be epicshirts.ca. Check them out. It's right on our Facebook page. Enter code RW Revival in. You get 10% off their shirts. They got some awesome wrestling shirts on there, pop culture stuff, all that good stuff. Whatever you want, Epic Shirts has it. And definitely check them out. Enter in code RW Revival. You get 10% off. So check out epicshirts.ca and check out what they have going on there. Well, guys, thanks so much, everybody that dropped in tonight and hung out with us, came in late, watching it later on, whenever you're checking it out. We really appreciate it. We have a blast with you guys always. So I speak for Chris and Richie when I say we greatly appreciate everything, guys. That, you know, we just really love having you all out, and it's an honor, and it's fun, and it's something that we love to do. So we will see you again here next week, same time. Actually, we'll probably have to do it earlier next week because I'm going to see a midget wrestling show actually next Thursday.
Micro Chip Wrestling?
I'm going to see it, buddy.
That is awesome.
Why not? Yeah.
Yes.
I said, why not? So I'm going to check it out next Thursday. So we'll probably have to do it another night next week. But
okay, you gotta do like a review of it.
I'll give you a review. I guarantee after I do it, I'll definitely give you a review. So one of my buddies got us tickets, and we're going to go. So it's going to be a blast. But everybody, check out Chris's show tomorrow night, Passion for Pro Wrestling, 1010. Check out the radio shows over the weekend. We got some great content as well for the weekend shows. We have a blast, everybody. And once again, come back, like, follow, all that good stuff. We'll see you guys again next time. Chris will see you tomorrow. Have a great weekend, everybody. So for Chris, I'm John. We are out of here. We'll catch you on the next episode of the Retro Wrestling Revival.